They stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Second and Puka Nacua. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Trap alert! Trap alert! Here we go! Here we go! Ready!
Here's Hunter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, complete. It's Russell. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Mikey, hey, Steve. Press all 80. 60 Eagles.
Off play action. Moore. He'll try to pick it up himself. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
looking to put a drive together.
Panthers, get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go. Check. 60 Nazareth. 6. Riggs.
Now back to throw. Is it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba?
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Let's go, Riggs. Go.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now this time he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He gets it to Johnston. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. They go play action here on first down. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd and 3. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right out and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Rams.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll look to throw again. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First down, Rams.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Off the play fake. Moore. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throw left side complete. That's Russell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Needing the tough yards, they run it with a fullback. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Jumping now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Rams 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they're going to mark that. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Hunter. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter.
And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Looking to throw. Moore.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down. Moore. That's to his running back, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Gabby Lions. Cougar 19. Rig alert.
Back to throw. Moore. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
A short throw to Musgrave. Across midfield. He's on his way.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, Cardinal?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Mustang 19, 18.
A final shot before break. Moore. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's got it to about the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Back on 80.
Again, it's Walker. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Okay,
2nd down and 8.
Go! 19.
Looking to throw. He completes this to Walker. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let go.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Down and 1.
Ready.
Seattle. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Rams.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Russell. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Off-play action. Moore. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Russell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Moore. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams.
And they're running with Hunter. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Moore. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
The kicker,
and that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Moore. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Off the play fake. Moore will try and do this himself. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pass complete there in the Nakua. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Operating from the gun. Moore.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Off play action. Moore. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Moore. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That one into the hands of Flowers. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely and pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Come on. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moore. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. the lead back down to 21.
Rams 14. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Got it. Ready? Liz. Let's go. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Past the 20. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Seahawks have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Rams 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, without.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams get a bit closer. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Well, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him. Hey, spin.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Rams 21. Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The break there for this offense is they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 Tiger.
This is Hunter.
To the 43, second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
looking to throw. Moore. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, or maybe his rhythm was just off? He just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Back to throw. Moore.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Go check.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
3rd down and 13.
Trap 60. Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
It's reeled in downfield by Johnston.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.